Hello everybody, welcome back to the Cafe d'Arcadia. My name is Sacral. I'm one of the two owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia. How's it going? I know ads are still running for everybody, but I'm just... It's one of those days, you know? Let me turn off my reactive behind me. Punk. There we go. Spend my blood points. But I need to keep... I said turn off my reactive. There we go. Yeah, so, wow, everyone's starting to go live today. Who else is going live at the same moment? Because my phone was just getting the alerts for them. Let's see, that's Ash and Hannah. Damn. But yeah. How's it going, everyone? I'm feeling a lot better from last night. Migraine's gone. Lorelai got me painkillers in just the nick of time. No, I'm just exhausted otherwise right now, because Lorelai had to go to work, and her bosses didn't tell her until they called her saying, "Hey, you're late, what's going on?" So I was like, what the fuck is going on, right? Let me get the timer started. So that way we can make sure that's going properly. Alright. And like we're gonna be prioritizing doing the challenges again. So just understand that we're gonna be trying to do as much of this as possible, get our happy butts moving, go from there. If anybody would like to join call, they are welcome to join call. It's fine by me. Timer is started. We did add 2 hours for you guys to make up for the fact of how the situation happened. Yeah, it's but I've gotten my laundry done. I've gotten Granny d'Arcadia's laundry done. Hopefully we will be back to the cafe's home. We'll be back home in about a week or two. So things should stabilize. Things should get a little more stable. Things should get a little more reliable. Everything should sound as it was. You know, stuff like that. You know, generally, like, just a kind of lightly busy day. Alright, looks like... Oh, excuse me, guys. Later today we will be playing some Terraria with Bobo, and then from there I think we're gonna try to do some Siren story time. I will have to end stream to go pick up Lorelai from work, and then we'll resume it afterwards. We'll pause the timer again. Hi, honey. What time do you get out of work? Because I would think it was before, but maybe it's 5. I don't remember. Welcome to the game. Already? I recognize that music. But whose is it?
I tried to stop him. He merely responded with, "Fuck the police."
Hello there.
There is no game.
How's it going, Eric?
I'm here.
You're alive. You're not dead. I don't know where generators are, and I'm lost. Alright.
I accidentally dozed off because I was watching the entire end credits for Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Fair enough.
That was just a casual half hour of my life.
Yeah, casual half-hour credits. You know, totally not respectful to a player's time or anything.
Oh, trust. Like, of course, at the same time, I didn't realize how many people were working on it.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the thing, right? It's just surprising how much of effort goes into games sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. I just missed the generator. Damn it. Hi, Tiger. How's it going? As soon as these Halloween events actually stop, like, oppressing me, I will be glad. Oh, it's Nemi. It's Nemesis. Okay. But, as I was saying, as soon as these Halloween events stop oppressing me, I can start working on, like, Witcher, Library of Ruina, you know, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Don't come towards me, Nemesis. Don't do it. You don't want the smoke. Okay, you left because you didn't want the smoke. We're doing okay so far. Nemesis, I said go away. You don't want the smoke? I got a flashbang. I'm not afraid to use it. Okay.
Nemesis, are you sure about that?
Okay. So now I start repairing this one. Put a flashbang on it. And then continue repairing just in case. Smoke. Yeah, right? Hi. Yeah, you keep coming from my side, and then you go to a side that you don't like. Yeah, fuck you, dude. There's a reason why I'm wearing my bright blue Starbucks, and you're wearing fucking Castlevania. I'll be honest. When I unlock Shinoa, that's gonna be my main outfit. Just like it's gonna be in Castlevania Vampire Survivors. Oh. Oh, Lord, he coming. Let me out, let me up. Goodbye. So long. Evidase. I go into locker and hide. Oh, he coming. I can hear it. Every time I hear his heartbeat intensify, it's like he's right there, right?
Yeah.
Smoke. Give me the good kush.
Ugh. Nah, it's war. Swiggity, swoogity. I'm coming for that booty.
Do you want to give me kush? Hi. Let me heal you, bud. Let me heal you. Oh, we're in trouble. Heal. Come on. I was about to say I need those heal checks. Okay, they're gonna finish off that one, so if I could just find some stairways up, they're like right there. Then I can go for the door. Like that. And we didn't even use the void this time. Now the question is, where's Big Nemi? Big Nemi. Am I literally gonna get to this door scot-free? Am I about to have a flawless game for myself? Fuck you, flawless game!
I have a feeling that it's probably a bait enemy.
I would hope not. I'm gonna see where the other players are. Okay. I'm not even mad about the challenge. I'll take the flawless game. There. Oh my god. he could have gotten killed that point. And we got a full 4 survive. Hell yeah. Oh wow. The Hottie and the Vittoria were prestige 100s.
Oh.
Spies from Shadow, Unforeseen, Franklin's Demise, and Eruption. Oh, they were a really good Nemesis build. They just got so dunked on. Oh, they just got so dunked on.
They had the worst lobby.
They had no, like not just the worst lobby. They had they had a type of lobby that says, "Yeah, you could be good, but we're better." It wasn't even a matter about being fair. It was a fair fight. It just wasn't it wasn't matched up very well. Like, even my blast mine didn't matter. You know? Which, as a result, I think when I was going to swap out my flashbangs. Oh. I'll take resilience then. Go healer with a touch of offense. Make it a little bit more. And they bailed. What? Did you not like my my Michaela skin? Welcome back, Anubis.
Hi, Anubis.
We'll just put the hat on though. I was here earlier. I put the first button, but I got preoccupied. How's it? We're doing good right now. We're doing good. We just had a flawless game, literally a flawless game. I never got hunted, never got chased, never got hit. We just got the gens done and got out.
Ew.
Also, yes, I am feeling significantly better from last night. I don't my migraine. Lorelai got me some Tylenol before the migraine hit really hard. So I actually got to sleep last night. We got some laundry done this morning. Everything, we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, they dunked on a they dunked on a nemesis.
Mm-hmm. I will say this though, yes. Actually, is Power Hour active? I just noticed the token
Yes,
was
it
on.
is.
No, I was actually yes, Power Hour is active. Okay. We'll leave it up until 2:30.
Like it's shown as
No, I was double checking
it's
how much the
probably-
time multiplier was on, if it was actually on, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll leave it on for until 2:30 for you guys. But yeah, no, as I was saying, as soon as all of the Halloween events like the build competition, Haunted by Daylight, the Pokerogue one is over, which I'm kind of thankful for. Is there an event going on Figure and Order at the moment? Like, is the Tamlin Cup started?
Don't know. I haven't touched FGO in a hot minute.
Okay, I gotta turn off this light because I cannot see on this level with my tracking light on.
Everybody's getting ready for that Fairy Cup.
Well, yeah, like I'm. Well, see, one, it's the Fairy Cup, right? You have my attention. You had my attention. Then you told me it was a Fairy Cup. Now you have my arousal. Anyways,
You.
but no, I don't have Saint Courts to summon. I'm not gonna have Saint Courts to summon until Anniversary in summer. Who? Wesker Daddy? Bye, bud.
Tiger. Okay, so calm down over there.
Hi, bud. What? There's enough people I play with that make me question sometimes why they have those names, but I get those names rooted in my head as like new vocabulary. And she's in the basement. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, is the Tamlin Cup a farming event? I thought it was a Grail War. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lotto event. Swoosh. Oh, fuck, he got me. Okay, I'm going on the hook. Okay. If that's the case, how soon is the lotto event coming up? Is it like in the next couple days? I'll have to double check. All right. So likely very soon. Yeah. I was trying to think about it because if it's a lotto event, then I could throw like say 30 apples at it and be happy. Right. Oh wow, there's 2 of us on hook at the moment and a 3rd in chase. That is phenomenal. Any Barghest Archer? What? Yeah. Well, so here's the thing for me, Tiger. Right? I have to wait till after Aish to summon to then hopefully get all of the other Fairy Knights in their summer version. Do I also want Castoria Berserker? Yes, but she's a lower priority. Just get some pumpkin puree on discount, thinking about making either a pumpkin scotch frappe or some other nice fall festival drink before the Christmas season take over. If you're having pumpkin puree, I highly, highly, highly recommend making some, like, cheesecake with it. Well, I'm gonna die on Hook. Yeah, I just got abandoned on Hook. Oh well. Your life giver just got you some cream cheese too? Yeah. No, like I said, it's good stuff, right? I like pumpkin puree for like cheesecakes. It's really good for soups, right? Oh, Lord. Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Trying to convince my mom $20 for an almost pound smoke of salmon that this frozen fillets for $7.50 is a challenge. Yeah, I can understand that. Also, Bobo, I'm sorry to say, we're gonna have to delay playing Terraria today, only due to the fact that Lorelai got called into work. So she gets out at 5 p.m. our time, so I will have to end stream at 4, go pick her up, and then come back. Are you okay with delaying that a little bit, Bobo? Oh shit. You know that moment when you forget that there's interludes you can do for farming Saint Quartz? Did I unmute on Discord? I did. Let's see. If you're okay with the possible quote-unquote leaks and rumors with Pokemon Z, can I ask you a Pokemon type-related question? I've been freaking out on. Sure, Anubis. Go ahead. They have Shanoa! Okay, anyways. And they changed. I'm a little sad.
Anytime I see somebody use flashbang on a killer, I'm reminded of the scene in Dragon Ball Z Bridge with Grade A Vegeta.
You know what
where he's like,
you want to know? I remember from playing Dead by Daylight with a couple of the old crew. Hey, Jengi, what is it about trick? Yeah, sure. Jumps out window, flashbang. Ah, motherfucker! Oh,
yeah, like the scene I'm thinking of. Oh God, it's like walking into the shower, seeing Frieza naked. Wait, Frieza's always naked.
ah! Yeah, no, but anyways, go ahead, ask. Oh, that's right by the basement. Okay, so I'm in a house. Which house am I in? I am in... Is this... Oh, I'm in this house. Who the fuck's the killer with that kind of piano? So, word on the wind is the possible stars were Torchic, Totodile, and Snivy. Oh, oh god, it's this house, okay. Suspected typings. I'll have to scroll back up a little bit. Hold on.
Suspected typings are fire flying for Blaziken, water dark for alligator, and superior possibly being grass fairy.
Superior? Superior's likely being grass ice, but I'm grass dragon, so the competitive viable by hinting that it's the fairy. It's fair. Well, see, grass fairy is surprisingly a good type, right? That means you're immune. That means you're immune to leech seed, spore, all the powder moves. You're immune to dragon type moves, which is really strong, right? Really, really, really strong.
There's other rumors for superior likely being grass ice, but Anubis wants grass dragons, so...
The problem with grass dragon is that grass dragon is 4 times weak to ice, and despite dragon being such a strong type normally, fairy type is so ubiquitous, ice types are part of the core competitive, like, damage type, because bolt beam combo is such an oppressive thing. Bye, bud. Get banged. I'm not leaving somebody behind on hook. Yeah, so Bolt Beam, anyone who doesn't know what Bolt Beam means in competitive Pokemon, it means the combination of Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. And as a type combination, Grass Dragon, again, really, really good, but you have to give it some sort of protection from... That is Daddy Dorito!
Bubba wants water, ice, and Polion.
Oh, and he's leaving trails right now. With the ass? Yes, exactly. With the ass, Anubis.
Yep, with the ass.
But, no, but see, Water Dark for Alligator is so good. That is such a strong combination. Because one of his biggest weaknesses is that, like, he's not bad speed-wise. But he's always dealing with priority attacks. He's always dealing with, like, prankster effects, like Thunder Wave and whatnot. That really makes him hard to have support with. So Water Dark for Alligator? Oh, give him Strong Jaw for me. Give me Tough Claws. I want my... Because, like, if you're not going to keep him with Sheer Force, give him one of those. Give him one of those. Give him Strong Jaw. Give him Ice Fang and Crunch for 50% more damage on those. And then you match him up with, like, a Fire Fang or a Thunder Fang. Urgh, makes me excited. Anyways.
Wait a sec. Wasn't for Alligator always Water Dark?
Solo Water. Second gen Pokemon were always solo types until Hisui Typhlosion. He learns a lot of dark moves naturally too. That's the thing. He was also one of the first Pokemon to learn Bite and Crunch, by extension Crunch, from Generation 2 when the Dark type was introduced. Like, Feraligatr should have been a dark type this entire time, but he never has been. So if they turn him water dark, Sharpedo, eat your heart out. Right? Not to mention, dark is such a good type for him. It's immunity to psychic for an exchange for immunity for weakness to fighting. Okay, whatever, and bug. But like he has enough. He learns rock slide. He learns earthquake. He has coverage. Right? Like he will be fine. Right?
Kind of like with the Mudkip line.
Right. Mudkip line. The thing is, do you think the starters will get megas? I would hope so. Let's put it like that. I would hope so, because one of the core things about Kalos was mega Pokemon.
Of course, one of the... They also...
Oh, time to scatter.
They made megas for certain Pokemon.
They made megas for the original starter trio, and they made starter megas for the third generation. So a mega Blaziken from Kalos, not out of the wheel work because of the fact that megas are very likely to come back. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Daddy Dorito saw me. Hi, bud. Yeah, I know how to play you.
Let's see here.
Clap on.
I'll be honest.
Clap off.
I'll be honest. So far, my favorite gimmick, or gimmicks, I should say, that have been introduced from Gen 6 on, has been Mega Evolution and Dynamax.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Dynamax because of core what Dynamax actually does to the game. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
because double ADP, which means you have double the bulk than normal, right? And then you combine that with the fact that you can get passive buffs from your attacks for 3 turns. Not fair.
for me, it's more of a with Dynamax and I guess terrestrialization is that well, anybody can use it.
Well, see,
it doesn't take up an item slot.
So here's the trade-off I have as a core issue with it, right? With Dynamaxing, any Pokemon could do it, right? But this also means Pokemon. There are Pokemon who are only good competitively because of Dynamax, right?
Right.
You should not have been able to hit me through the pallet, but that's fine. But
this is all true, Nubis.
Sorry. The other
terrestrialization kind of makes them look really goofy.
Yep. No, terrestrialization, I like terrestrialization a lot, because instead of it being, only some Pokemon were good in Dynamax, right? Or only were good because of Dynamax, terrestrialization says any Pokemon suddenly becomes better. Thematically, Terra Electric Shedinja with a balloon is cracked. Well, that's because Water Guard's cracked. That's not really because of Shedinja. Like, that's not a... That is not a terrestrialization problem. That's a Wonder Guard problem. should have just gone back to drawing board one more time with the design. I just can understand Pokemon running with a goofy elemental hat thing. Okay, Anubis, I kind of agree with you. I don't like the elemental hat, but it was a very clear indicator of what the type the Pokemon was turned into, rather than a color that could be modified based on the color's base palette, right? Because, for example, if you have a black Charizard, go Terra Fairy, right? If you didn't have the hat on, actually, it looks a lot like as if you went Terra Fire. So it's a, like I said, it's a very specific thing or reason why they put it on there to help for clarity of the design versus a, versus the just trusting color to work, right? Or having to redesign every single Pokemon to have a brand new model according to whatever color it had, right? And instead, they could apply a filter. They effectively could apply a filter effect, and a hat, and be done with it. It's simultaneously a save a measure to save the. I'm getting out because I'm done. Like, the body with the crystal form be pretty, and then instead of having it, like, having the element orbit around them. The thing is, right, Anubis, there's a lot of the, well, I would have done it differently going on, right? And, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm still in the boat that I don't like the hats. I don't like the hats, right? But I'm not going to say that the problem with also having the big ol' symbols from the TCG is because the TCG, technically, while owned by the Pokemon Company, the symbols are not. Right? It's a weird little quirk. It would have helped, but the problem is you also have the other problem of you have to make it as clear as possible for the majority, as well as make it accessible to those who do not have the ability to see it. It's also having the size of the hats was a big matter of helping to differentiate for. Did I get the? I missed one heal. Okay, that's fine. The size of the hat was also to help for clarity on small screens, so like the Switch, right? Not everybody had the OLED screen, like myself. I have the light. Not everybody plays on the TV, right? So it's very much a clarity situation. So it's also the same reason why. So, diverting back to what I was going to say about Megas. Megas took up the item slot because they were a guaranteed plus 100 stat to a Pokemon, right? In many ways, that is the equivalent of a Life Orb. That is the equivalent of a Flying Gem. That is the equivalent of a Leftovers. Stuff like that, for depending on the Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Bobo, yes. All 19 hats are all 19 of the hats are different from each other. So, for example, the dark one has like a big, like a explosion of a black, attached to the crown, that has dark eyes inside it. The fairy, it looks like a butterfly. Looks like a heart. The bug one is a butterfly, right? The fire one is an actual chandelier of fire, right? They're all different, and they all apply the crystal effect with a different color according to the type to the entire Pokemon's body. So, terrestrialization was designed with levels of clarity in mind, but the big one was, hey, Ash, you're welcome to join chat if you'd like. All 19 hats were designed to be extra clear with color, the fact that they were terrestrialized, by also darkening the effect and adding the crystal light effect. Right? No. Anubis. I will say this. The problem with fairy type in Pokemon is that they are summer court only. Any Pokemon that would be considered winter court is typically tied with ghost, bug, or dark as their type, such as Grimmsnarl and Mimikyu. There's no fairy type that is not cutesy fancy, and is considered one of those types. Fairies typically very much the fairy type is typically designed as a summer court. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, the gimmick I hate is Z moves.
Z moves were interesting, but they have the same issue as Dynamax, right? The only difference is they were a one-time effect.
It's basically a glorified, super powerful move.
Well, see, so let me illustrate you a picture, right? Charizard in every single one of the gimmicks has been top notch for one reason or another, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
Charizard in Mega, obviously we know why Charizard in Mega was awesome, right? Unfortunately,
which version of Mega?
No, just in general, Charizard was good in Mega formats. Charizard X was not nearly as good, surprisingly. But, right? Z moves, when Z moves became a thing, Z moves were on par with Explosion, without the only drawback being one per battle, and etc. And one per battle, elementally aligned, uses your item slot, right? It's better. It was better than Explosion in a lot of ways, right? Also, many of them could be used for Z status moves, and these Z status moves would then be able to, hold on, I'm gonna tuck myself here because I gotta adjust my position in my chair. The Z status moves were really, really disgustingly broken. So that's one of the reasons why Z moves are getting phased out, right? But, Dynamax and Z moves have a lot of the same issues because of what happened with not just Gigantamaxing, right? But also the fact of what Z moves, what Dynamax did. A doubled HP for any Mon, right? Massive, right? Especially on a Pokemon that has a great deep move pool, right? Combine that with Pokemon like Whimsicott for Prankster Tailwind, or Prankster Screams with Grimmsnarl, right? You basically could quadruple their effective health. This is not counting the bonuses of Rock types activating Sandstorm, Ground giving defense, Steel giving special defense, and to both parts of the team, not just the Dynamax Mon, right? And Protect did nothing against it, right? That's not counting the poison bonus. That's not counting the special Gigantamax. Like the starter trio had a status that unless you were the matching type, you would take 1/6 of your HP per turn for 5 turns, and then could use that at its most powerful with the Elemental Hyper Beam of Frenzy Plant, Hydro Cannon, or Blast Burn. Which then, as soon as you're out of Dynamax, you could just use that for the same power as the move you were using prior. Right? Like I said, it is... Oh, that's a problem.
Let's see here. My opinion for who should have been picked for ZA, Hiplup, Scorbunny, and Chikorita. Scorbunny... Wait.
I don't think Scorbunny would have been a good option. Just on the virtue is Scorbunny. Not that Scorbunny's too new. I want to make that clear. It's not because Scorbunny's too new. I think Scorbunny's too popular, and the Pokemon that were chosen for the original Legends Arceus were all notably really unpopular, right? Samurott, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, right? They were all really unpopular as starter choices from their general regions. It wasn't until after their alternate versions came out Really, bitch? It wasn't until those starter regions really, the Hisui versions came out. Oh no, Anubis, we're talking competitively. That's actually one of the reasons I got chosen, right? Cyndaquil was, if you were using Typhlosion, you might as well have been using Charizard, right? That's how much of a problem it was. If you were using Rowlet, you might as well have just been using Venusaur, or even Serperior, or Sceptile. There was no, or Trevenant and Pumpkaboo. There was no point to using a Decidueye, right? And Oshawott was just a plain Jane water type with no real niche. His stats were lackluster and had a bad ability. You might as well have just been using Empoleon or Blastoise, right? All of them were not good. I want to make the keyword were not good competitively. Now you have... Oh, there's a Hex here. I'll take care of the Hex in a little bit. Really? Well, I got them all, so fuck you. Damn it. Anyway, so ultimately that's the thing, right? So Dynamax, like I said, Dynamax has a lot of issues with not being balanced because the Pokemon that got Gigantamax, while we're very good with it, there were very distinctly problems with some of the Dynamaxes chosen, right? Oh, there's Noed going on. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna get out. Bye, bud. Sorry. Fuck. I'm just doing, like I said, I'm just doing challenge runs. I'm not playing necessarily to be a team member at the moment. But, so, actually, you know what? Let me use a couple examples, alright? For why I don't like Dynamax. Dynamax Scrub, I saved my booty for the first turn. See, yeah. Oh, that was some horror, yeah. Because the spirit can go in and out of reality. So, a good example of why Dynamax was very unfair to a lot of characters, or a lot of Pokemon, was, let me use Dynamax Tyranitar as an example, right? Dynamax Tyranitar actually was super, super strong, for the sheer fact that you took his pretty measly HP stat. Like, don't get me wrong, Tyranitar is very strong as a Pokemon. And everyone knows he's my favorite, right? But to go Dynamax with him, I'm trying to pull. You take his stats. You take his HP. Take his HP to double it. So his actually no, he had a bulky 100. Never mind, I'm fucking stupid for some reason. You took his bulky 100, because you're talking level 50 for competitive, 207. You turn it into a 414. Really, really strong, right? And then you said his entire move set is his usable max moves were Max Flare, which, you know, sets the sun out, reduces his water weakness. Really nice, right? Sport. Okay, let me fix... No, the sticky note's great. I just gotta set it correctly. There we go. There you go. There. Because we nerd rambling, exactly. He had Max Flare. Which was the fire type one. You know, get used to some sun. Max Lightning sets electric terrain. You can't put Pokemon to sleep. Really good if you were using like an electric focus team, right? Max Strike, everybody could do it, lowers the opponent's speed. Max Knuckle raises your team's attack stat, which was fucking broken for him, right? Max Phantasm lowers defense stat. Max Hailstorm summons a hailstorm. Max Geyser summons rain. Max Whirlwind, which is the dragon one, by the way, which lowers the opponent's attack stat. Max Rockfall, one of his absolute strongest things. You would use this with like Stone Edge, right? For a 130 Sandstorm summon, especially because you were playing Weather Wars with Dynamax too, right? That also multiplies his defense by 1.5 because he's Rock type. Made him really tanky, right? Max Quake raises your special defense stat even further. That multiplies with the Sandstorm bonus. It's fucking gross. Max Darkness lowers the special defense of the opponent. A stab move from him. And Max Steel Spike, which raises your allies' defense stats. So what you could do with Tyranitar, and something I would run, right, is I would do Stone Edge, Iron Head, because you could bring that in from BDSP, right? I would run those two, and then I would run Max Quake, because, you know, Quake is awesome.
Yeah.
Because it would raise your special defense stat. And then I would also run, it was Max, trying to remember which one ups the special defense stat, but I ran a specific set, right? And it basically made him nigh unkillable unless you hit him with exclusively fighting moves. Because, you know, Rock Dark 4 times weak to fighting. But you had to hit him physically. I then ran him Leftovers. And Leftovers had doubled healing while Dynamaxed. So, like I said, Tyranitar, really good. He was a bad Dynamax target. Because you wanted something that gave you the offensive pressure every single chance you got. So you wanted to be running Charizard. You wanted to be running Venusaur. You wanted to be all of these, right? You'd be wanting, like, a lot of times you even wanted to run, like, just another Dynamax Mon. A Dynamax Legend even, right? It's just, as a result, Dynamax made some Pokemon really good because they needed that extra HP, and their move kits were really good. But if you didn't have the diversity of moveset, I think we're dealing with Daddy Drac. And I think we're dealing with Ruin. You also can't use the Pokemon you love unless they're competitive. No, Anubis, you can use Pokemon you love. It's just, it's harder to do so. Funny story, Anubis. Tyranitar's not even competitively viable anymore. Yep, it is Daddy Drac. Yeah, no. The 4 times outside of terrestrialization formats, he's not viable anymore. Without his Mega, which gave him a massive boost to his stats that he needs, right? Without Dynamax, which he needs for his HP and to be able to build his defenses effectively. And without terrestrialization, the sheer power of Pokemon now completely destroys him. So as a competitive player, it is not in my best interest. It is not in my best interest. Hi, Daddy Drac. Bye, Daddy Drac. it genuinely is not in my best interest to run Tyranitar. Right? Yeah, they had and in singles they had banned Houndstone OU. Oh wow, they were disconnecting. Oh, and it's not, and Bubba, no, the reason why isn't even close to the being. Oh man, you know, I'm gonna blame Houndstone being bad for Tyranitar could use a bit of min-maxing for his base has to have a knife. And see, that's the problem, right? Iron Thorns tried and failed. Right. They should have literally just brought Mecha Tyranitar from Black and White's Pokestar Studios. That would have been significantly better. Set up Sandstorms and then go to town with last rites? No, Bubba, you are completely right. That is a very viable strategy. Sand Rush Houndstone was busted for that very reason. Right? But it's the thing of Tyranitar needs certain Pokemon to be in the metagame to be usable. They have to have certain abilities in the metagame to be usable, because he's become better as a support Pokemon, and the loss of Pursuit really, really hurt him. If you ever heard of the term Pursuit trapping from before Sword and Shield, that's where it comes from. Tyranitar was the best user of Pursuit because it would deal 120 dark damage to an opponent about to switch out. And he was just the best user of it because he had the biggest stats to do it with. But they took away that, and suddenly his viability went into the gutter. Because you would throw him out right into a Pokemon that wanted to be away from the Dark type or the Rock type style of Tyranitar, like Gengar, Alakazam, the Lottie twins, right? And by extension, Spectrier. Spectrier does not want to be in the field with Tyranitar. Neither does Lunala, right? Funny story about that, Connor. Quark Drive is not a bad ability for Iron Thorns. It's his typing. Rock, electric. Cool. Fine. Great. Any other typing other than electric would have been fine. No, I don't even care about the being 4 times weak to Earthquake, right? That doesn't bother me. There is no good physical electric move. And that's the core problem. Oh, well, he had the Void Crystal piece. Got it. No. So the problem is that what they should have done is if they were going to make him 4 times... If they were going to want to make him electric, they should have made him electric dark. Not rock electric. Because the core thing about Tyranitar isn't the fact that he's a rock type. It's that he's a dark type. That's the biggest problem, right? Grass Psychic is one of the worst. It will literally make Snivy unusable. I'm going to tell you that right now, Bobo. Snivy being Grass Psychic will be actually unusable. And I wish it wasn't so. Because that's the type that Celebi has. And Celebi has been legal repeatedly with 100 stats across the board. And it's always been bad. You have 4 times weak to Bug, so you're weak to U-turn. You're weak to Sucker Punch. You're weak to Pursuit. You're weak to Fire. You're weak to Ice. You're weak to Ghost. Like... Not happening, Chief.
Literally the what are you weak to? Yeah.
You are weak to almost every competitive, massively used competitive move. You have First Impression Bug type. You have U-turn Bug type. You have Sucker Punch Dark type. You have Dark Pulse. You have Shadow Ball. You have Crunch. You have Kowtow Cleave. You have Shadow Sneak, Shadow Ball. Right. Right.
Yeah.
All of this, right, just boils down to... Okay, hold on. I need to get... Set the trap. Go to rescue. It's just... Grass Psychic is just such a bad type that to ask a Pokemon to be that type is to say, welcome to not being used.
Especially for a starter.
The only way to fix this is to make it somehow immune to a type that it's weak to. Like, that's one of the biggest problems with it. You have to now make a Psychic type immune to Ghost, or Dark, or Bug, to make it viable. Or you have to give it, like, Flash Fire to make it immune to Fire types. You have to give it something like Ice Eater, because we had Earth Eater in the last generator, right? You have to give it something that makes it overcome its terrible typing. And that's one of the reasons why Tyranitar succeeds so well. Sandstorm kills Rain. Sandstorm gives him the special defense buff. He has incredibly good stats that would make him, if you make him slow, works in really well in Trick Room. If you make him fast with Dragon Dance, he works really offensively well. Right? His 4 times weakness to fighting is not a problem.
It's mitigated.
It's mitigated by a lot of details that he doesn't have to worry about. Yes, you still have to watch out for those bullet punches, those mock punches, the focus blasts, the close combats, right? Right. Well, see, the thing is, he's looking for me. Let me over. Well, I'm dead. Fuck. Really? That's gonna be reported for the hump. Yep. Yep, that's getting reported. So what he's doing is called basically humping the body. So I'm not. So he's gonna get his kill, right? He's gonna get his Mori, and then I'm gonna report him. So yeah.
Yeah. That's a really.
Yep. Let's see. Intentional gameplay abuse, communication abuse, humping / mimicking inappropriate actions in game while waiting for player to die on hook before finishing Mori. So, yeah. No, when players have disgusting actions like that, that is when I'll report them, especially. Because it's like, no. No. I did nothing wrong to you. I'm participating in normal. I'm participating in normal gameplay loops, and you're not at that point, right? But no, Anubis. It was the killer humping my body as they were waiting for the last person to die on hook, so they could just Mori me. Like I said, it's disgusting behavior. But ultimately, though, like, yeah, what a jerk. Exactly. That's why he got reported. I'm glad I dissected that. But, but yeah, no, it's just, before I get derailed further, right? Terastallization doesn't give bonus stats to a Pokemon, right? All it does is change you into a solo type, except for Stellar. Stellar has its own rules, but even Stellar is actually pretty bad. It is actually a really, really bad thing. The Stellar Terra is just so awful, right? Thanks, Anubis. No, Stellar type is really, really bad. All the other 18 types, we all know like their strengths and weaknesses. Helps you cover a Pokemon that would otherwise be incredibly bad to have something really good. Surprisingly, during early competitive in Scarlet and Violet, I ran a Terra Dark Sylveon. Because a lot of the times people use like Prankster Thunderwave, Prankster Will-O-Wisp, Prankster Screens, trying to be against my Sylveon. Right? And Dark is immune to Prankster effects. So if they try to Prankster a Pokemon that's Dark type, suddenly they lose their ability to do stuff. So, hey, Dragon Slapper Donald, welcome in again. We're just chatting about Pokemon while I do some of the challenge grinding. Because I definitely need to get these done. So I use Pixelate Hyper Voice with Terra Dark. Yep. Terra Dark with Pixelate Sylveon. Using Pixelated Hyper Voice, Terra Dark Terra Blast. They take care of a lot of the things that would otherwise wall me. You know, lots of good stuff there, right? Other examples are like Terra Fire Torkoal, because doubling up on Lava Plumes and Eruptions is gross. Terra Grass Cerulege lets you abuse things like being immune to Powder and Spore and all that, while also giving you a little bit of ground resistance. But also, like, matching that up with, like, well-baked body or flash fire or anything like that is incredibly strong. The list kind of just keeps going, right? But see, that doesn't make any Pokemon worse or better in a Terra, right? Like, going just Terra Rock, just going Terra Rock Tyranitar is so vicious, right? Just going Terra Dark Pawniard, not Pawniard, King's Gambit, the full evolution, right? Is so vicious. It's a Chucky. That is a problem. Bobo upper hand. Conditional priority. I was gonna eat a hit, but you know. You ran away from me. Oh, well. Thanks. Super helpful game. I did not get dropped. That's fine. Hook me up. Okay. Upper hand literally is conditional priority. If you try to use something with priority against it, it goes before that. And not only intercepts it, but also uses it. Oh, well, see, there is other conditional priority besides that, but you don't have that yet. Another example of conditional priority is Grassy Glide. Only has priority if you're in grassy terrain. Stuff like that. There's also After You, which goes, if your Pokemon's fast enough, technically is a form of priority given to a Pokemon to immediately use their attack on that moment. So it's a helping hand always goes first kind of thing, right? Sucker Punch matters if the opponent is attacking or not. Thunderclap does the same thing. So there's Fake Out and First Impression only applied to the first round of each turn, each time they're out. Yeah. Oh my god. People do not know how to prioritize their unhooks. Come on. And the other person gave up on Hook. Really? I would say it would be really cool, Bobo. The problem is you'd have to make sure it never was given to a Pokemon with like Guts or Flare Boost. Oh my god. Hold on. Hello? Huh?
Come on, you.
Yeah, I got a little screwed right there. Uh, another telemarketer called. So, we only have one generator done. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti about that, but, you know, not much we've been able to do. Probably gonna be a fighting type rather than normal, like Facade. Well, see, the problem that I was saying, Bobo, is just, like... I'm not saying, like, worrying about giving it priority or anything. I'm worried about the ability of a Pokemon you give it to. Say, like, if you give it to Machamp. Machamp has access to Guts. Guts doubles its attack stat. Give it to a Pokemon like Drifblim, and suddenly Flare Boost with special attack boost from that, right? It's, or Toxic Boost, or, you know, stuff like that, right? That's where I'm worried, right? I gotta find a void entrance. So I can turn energy in. Like right there. Oh, dude, hold on, please. Please? Okay, well, he hit me. Okay. The other... I've never heard so much Panic Lemon. She's good. No, I... it's the only time I've needed to have... I just needed to turn in energy, right? Yep. See if we can find the hatch. Come on. That's the void. There it is. There it is. Thanks for letting me get my challenge done at the void. Well. So the hatch is the last resort, and if he closes the hatch, I'm forced to open the doors. Yes. I'm sorry, what? No, Bubba, we're gonna have to start Terraria late. We're gonna have to start Terraria late. Because I have to pick up Lorelei, so I gotta pause stream, and we'll stop stream, and then we'll restart it later. But... I'm trying to find out the Prestige 61 and the 56. Why did they all have under 10K? Was I the only one doing anything all game? What? What? I feel like Corona going, the fire, water in the fire, why? Does the hatch shape location choose? Yes, it is actually randomized unless you use specific items to make it spawn either in the killer shack or in the main building, which is depending on the map that those may or may not be available. Alright, using some of the milestone points I have, let's grab one of the survivor shirts, 2 of the survivor shirts, and get another piece of the milestone, the Void Cat Charm. Right. Yeah. So, there we go. But yeah, no. To kind of get my brain back in order about what we were talking about. I just, for whatever reason, I'm not a big fan of the. I love Mega Pokemon. Not just because I hit my baby Tyranitar, right? But, the idea is still that taking that into account. Imagine the killer had the ability to move a hatch once again. Dude, that would be fucking terrifying. To move the hatch, not just close it? Like, nah, don't scare me like that, bro. But ultimately, right? I do really love Pokemon. I know the way some of the parts of the game are designed as of right now. Since we're still, I'm going back to the I'm going to go back to the topic about the starter types. Grass Psychic would devastate a Pokemon, right? Grass Fairy would be really, really good, right? Let's see. Grass. I'm double checking my understanding, right? Yeah. Grass Psychic, while it has a good amount of resistances, right? Fighting, ground, water, grass, electric, psychic, all really good, right? It's 4 times to bug, 2 times to flying, 2 times to poison, ghost, fire, ice, and dark. It is a Pokemon. It is a type killer. It literally made Celebi completely unviable as a Pokemon. That's like the saddest thing about that. Like, I love Celebi. I love Celebi as a Pokemon. If they just turned him into a fairy type, yeah, he gets 4 times weak to poison. But he loses so many of those weaknesses in exchange for a couple others, right? Oh, it's alien, it's a Xenokitty. Celebi is literally the Onion Fairy Pokemon. Grass Rock's not bad. We actually have a Pokemon that's done that. That's Greydilly. It's actually pretty good as a typing. It's immune to like powder moves, like I said before. Grass is a special feature. You have the buff and Sandstorm, which is really, really strong. You don't have to worry about the ground weakness for Rock because of the Grass type. You don't really got to worry about that Fire. The Grass Rock's a really good type. Its weaknesses are minimal, but interesting. And very few Pokemon can hit both all the weaknesses involved, right? If I remember correctly, I'm taking a moment to think. Grass Rock is like fighting, bug, steel, and ice. It is only resistant to normal and electric. It only has 4 weaknesses, 2 resistances. Everything else is neutral, but put that on a tanky Pokemon, you're fine. Like Greydilly, whatever. Give that bitch a Leech Seed and a Rocky Helmet. You'll be fine. No. Fighting, bug, steel, and ice. Fighting and steel both take out rock. Bug takes out grass. And ice takes out grass, but rock does not resist ice. So it's in the same vein of Water Dragon, not having many weaknesses, and not many resistances, but just generally being an all-arounder kind of type. Fire Ice Pokemon. Oh, Bubbo. Offensively would be incredible. Defensively, absolutely atrocious. That is a Pokemon that would be killed by Stealth Rock. Or it's a Pokemon that would have to have heavy-duty boots to be viable. Oh, that's the Alien Queen skin. Oh yeah, no, you can totally run a glass cannon though. Oh, hi Xenokitty. How's it going? That's fine. Okay, you should not have been able to hit me on that one, because you whipped past me. Do we have Fire Fairy? No, we do not. No. Anubis, it went through the tunnel. As of right now, we do not have a Fire and Fairy type. Fire Fairy would be really good defensively, too. It would be, like, only taking Poison, Ground, Rock, and Water as weaknesses. But it would match up with half from Fighting, Fire, Grass, Ice, Dark, Fairy, 4 times resistant to Bug, and obviously immune to Dragon due to the Fairy type. Hey Scorn, how's it going? We're doing pretty good. We're just playing some DBD. We've had some really good runs and not so good runs. Please leave me alone. Go away. Go away, Mr. Xenokitty. I'm just here trying to play my banjo. I'm trying to cast the domain expansion, Swamp of Serenity. I'm sorry. For anyone who knows what I was referencing, I apologize for the bad rendition. Mega Gliscor would be cool. Leave me alone. Not permanently. Nope. See, that's the other Mega Swallow would be interesting and kind of funny. The thing is about Mega Pokemon, I want them to do is obviously they're going to make a couple popular ones, right? They're going to take a couple of popular Pokemon, make some Megas of them, have a good time, right? Maybe a couple a new wave of starters, right? Maybe introduce a couple new evolutions. I would hope. No. Leave me alone! God damn it, leave me alone, bitch. Ah. The rest of them aren't doing anything. And I think maybe you could have escaped with it. I'm like, all four of us are right here. Why would you do this? Do I genuinely think the Mega... Come on. Please, thank you. Do I genuinely think Mega Xerneas, Mega Yveltal, and Mega Zygarde would be awesome? That's my purse! Leave me alone! I don't know you! Anyways. Mega Halucha? Yeah. Please leave me alone! Huh. Doesn't make me think they'll be in a lot of danger. Makes me feel like we'll do a lot of a city building, Sam. Oh no, I can feel that. I love my beloved flashbang. Goo Lagoon. It is here we find our intrepid survivors, Trying to escape the Xenokitty. I don't know. There's one more gen. There has to be at least a couple other gens I can mess with. Yeah, this one's a rough match. Lady? Lady. Lady, I get it. You don't get no dick. But, I'll ask you as a member of the American people. Leave me alone! I wonder, see, maybe on the Patreon's campaign, or perhaps I could wrap my around playing game fancy, reserving me rent. That's a possibility, Anubis. The problem with Truant versus Slow Start, is the way both abilities are interacted with, right? The problem is Regigigas is too good without Slow Start. And I think Slacking is too good without Truant. Right? There has to be a generator out here. There's not. There is. And I'm just going to enter the void. And be nice and careful about this. Hide in the locker real quick, just because I'm a scaredy cat. But a killer that can deploy with Flakeout would be great or awful. If that was their only ability, it'd be bad. If it was a side ability of theirs, such as one of their perks they could do, or something they could do as part of an illusionist kit, like to do more than just that throughout the rest of the game, oh, definitely would be very good. I lost the generator I'd seen. There it is. Okay, no, that person's gonna be done with the door in just a little bit. So I gotta find the door. Welcome to the Reddit 50-50 challenge. We're about to find out if I'm 50-50 about to be dead. Fake hunch would upon someone trying to climb into it stun for 3 to 8 seconds. It would probably be about a 1 second stun. Right, and alert the killer, yeah. 3 to 8 seconds is way too long in this game. Well, they're dead. Goodbye. So long, auf Wiedersehen. I'm sorry you're getting moried. Or not. Nope, they're dead. They're... When the moon hits your eye like a... Wait, what? They're being given the escape. Deerstalker, ultimate weapon, spies from Shadow Nowhere. They had a very hunter-based build. As a skill, with a 1 second stun and a killer alert, yeah, probably perfectly fine, Bobo. Would it be it'd be a cool setup for him to play with illusions, right? But, like, not illusions that you'd think of, right? Like, illusory palettes, illusory windows, right? And earn 100,000 blood points now. Okay. Should not be hard. Oh, and what about my rewards from the battle pass? Let's see. Gets me a good chunk of an outfit. Wait, I don't have the I don't have the battle pass at the moment. Oh, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. It closes in 84 days, that's fine. Okay, now she's prestiged. Illusory lockers where it looks normal to you, but the other player and killers can see you standing. Well, see, there's that, right? But you'd have to have it there have to be a way to tell it was an illusion, for both killer and survivor, right? I think it should be pretty obvious on a killer, but like on the killer using it. There's probably a way to build it. I'm not that far into the I'm not on the design team, obviously. The thing is, like, Anubis, maybe a slight palette swap, maybe. Yeah. Like I said, I really do like, I really say, right, it's just, I don't know what's going to go on for the, for Dimension Chasers for any of the Patreon-related stuff. That's a question specifically for, like, Nell or Blaze, if they're allowed to tell you. Because I don't know. That is not my wheelhouse, unfortunately. Lockers aren't a random spawn, they're a regular place spawn. Yes. Well, okay, kind of correction. So, the maps have different permutations, right? They're semi-procedurally generated, right? They all have a default set of rooms. They have a pool of rooms they can pull from each map, or tiles, as they're called by the developers, right? And all of them have, like, rules for how they need to spawn, how they need to generate, etc. Lockers are placed on those tiles and are semi-randomized as well. There are lockers on every map, that is guaranteed. Where they are never perfectly identical, except on fixed tiles. And even then, there are some alternate versions of fixed tiles for that very reason. Actually, Killer Shack here. Perfect example. Killer Shack will always have, outside of it when it doesn't have the basement in it, will have 2 lockers, a window, and a pallet. Right? And sometimes it will have an item. So like, this pumpkin could have been instead of totem. Right? Because it has a totem option. Oh god, this is Hellraiser. Okay, looks like I'm going on box duty. Oh yeah, no, Bubba. This is not a preset. This game is not preset in that manner. Solve the lament configuration. Oh my god! Fuck you! Of course. You teleported to the box the moment I picked it up. Get out of here, you freaking sadomaso. No, he's in this game. Fucking hate him. Because the way his ability works is that he as the time goes on, with the box being unsolved, it builds up the chain meter around all the survivors. Well, the chain meter, when it's filled, causes chains to come in and hook into you and slow you down. Well, so that means someone has to be constantly solving the box. Right? See! I did the first skill check! Leave me alone, dude! You missed! God! No, this one's not fun, because the thing is, he should not have been able to hit me with the box teleport twice. Well, see, the thing is, like, he's actually a really, really good killer, right? Like, he's a good killer, just people don't play him very often because of how skill-based he is. Right? It's just the fact that because you now have to have someone constantly hunting the box, it actually takes away from how many gens that they can do, right? And with him teleporting to me twice, he guaranteed both of my hooks at this point. So he can play with abilities, he can play with perks that allow him to hunt faster, hunt harder, you know. Yep. Come on, like, see? And he's so focused on me. Yep, tunnel me, dude. Tunnel me. Fuck you. Go die in a hole. You are the problem with this game. Anyways.
You opened
yeah, see? So the other person picked up the box. He teleported it to him immediately. Just end the game for me, dude. Anubis, therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. It's why he's such a problematic killer to play against. Like, I'm here to do challengers, right? That's 10k points. Yeah, I only made like 6k points. Everyone else has been fine, but I was so hyper targeted that there's nothing I could have done. So, oh yeah, no. See, that's the thing, Scorn. It is a valid tactic to eliminate one player, because just eliminating one survivor is such a game changer, right? It is such a game changer that you can't. It's hard to compare how effective it is, right? Hi, Miss Quits. I'm not even on the right perk build. Fuck. Alright, fixed. Okay. The difference between dealing with 3 and 4 strategy makes sense. Yeah. Like I said, it changes how the game is played to such a point that you can't. But, you know. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a moment because yeah. No, Anubis, if you want to see Scorn play Perfect Draw, go watch Errata. Let's see if I can stop failing. Scorn, who says you couldn't be on it? So, Anubis? Yeah, Anubis. Xeno is Connor. Merciless Storm. Fuck. It's a trapper. Yeah. No, Anubis, seriously. Yeah, no, errata. You know, I have to say, I have to say it the way. Errata, draw. No, Errata is Fei Fei's game. She is incredible. She's an absolute being. Uh, you should definitely keep a track on when those episodes come out. They're an absolute treat. I also love the fact that all of their titles are musically based. I think one of their most recent episodes was called "Dear Seraphina, Count Me In," and it's so great. You guys. You guys are walking in traps in front of my salad. Come on. Really? Are you three kidding? Anubis, thank you for resubscribing. And my timer broke. I'll have to fix that. Are you playing a Fortress Trapper? You're playing Fortress Trapper. Gross. They're dead. Yeah, they're Camp Trapper. They're Camp Trapper. They're camping. Oh. Hello there.
Hello there.
Alright, give me just a
I'm
little
getting
bit.
on. Take your time.
Because like I said, they're doing Camp Trapper.
That's annoying.
Yep. No, I'll fix the timer after game. This timer is actually working correctly. It's just the widget doesn't want to stay correctly. I hope that did not just reveal my position.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Okay, timer should have been fixed. Okay, now it's a race to find the hatch.
Okay, yeah, refresh. It's working fine. Yeah.
It's time to wait for the hatch. I'm gonna have to play Reddit 50-50, aren't I? Yeah, because this was Fortress Trapper. Oh, they're coming for me.
Oh lord, I come in those little scrub.
Yep. Just let me out at this point. Get your Mori.
Sweet release.
Because you can't play properly. I'm gonna ruin your Mori. See? You're not gonna get it as cool. Fuck your camera angle. Because you can't play a game properly. Insidious, Hexhaunted Ground, Hooks, Monster Shrine, Merciless Storm, yeah. Start with the extra bear trap. Transportation of extra bear trap. Cannot be caught in your own bear traps. Yep. Yeah, no, everybody else got screwed because he wanted to play Fortress with the basement. Like I said, not a fun play style.
It's not.
Why do you think I stopped trying to I stopped trying to go rescue them?
Vibe check.
Yeah, thanks for the vibe check. Urgh.
You wanna come? Going over now.
Yeah, I got about another hour before I have to go pick up Lorelei.
Got it. Blub. Let me just string those plug webs up.
Actually, you know what? I should probably actually get off of Dead by Daylight so I can wind down a little bit so I'm not as energized. Because I'm feeling it in my shoulders. What's the little bit too much adrenaline thing. So I'm actually going to get off Dead by Daylight. I'm going to get Terraria, double check if I actually have it installed or not, right? I'm sorry, Tiger.
It's okay. No worries.
Okay, I don't have it installed at the moment.
Oof.
But, it's not a hard thing to install, right?
Not really. Yeah, I might as well get on.
And since I can use the time that I have left to play, I'm going to play some Vampire Survivors.
Oh, fun.
Well, I mean, I have characters to unlock. So I'm going to go from one game that has a crossover with Vampire with our favorite Castlevania to another game that has a crossover with Castlevania.
Nani kore?
What, you didn't know?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Don't play that game. It's
On Halloween, Vampire Survivors had the crossover with Castlevania.
Oh.
Yes, Connor, you're allowed to slip into call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
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 Hello. Anyways, actually, no. Let me correct this. What's up?
So, okay. So, funny thing to mention, since we're on the topic of just yelling hello. When I was younger, I don't know why I started doing this, but I did this throughout the entirety of me going to IRL school. Whenever I would walk into a classroom, I would just like walk and go, hello! Like every single time, every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, no one hated me for it. The teachers loved it.
Huh.
Like, there's a teacher who's like never called me during attendance, and I mentioned like, "Hey, do you forget me?" It's like, Connor, you announce yourself. I'm like, is that a problem? Not at all.
Alrighty, I'm back. I had a call.
Welcome
I had
back.
a call come in.
It's okay.
There's been a lot of like spam callers lately.
Yikes.
All
Sorry,
because I have a certain type of healthcare, and they will not just leave me the fuck alone. Double checking some of my
Yeah. Hey, Scorn.
Hey, Scorn, how's it going, bud?
Yeah, yo.
He's in chance, but yeah.
Oh well, yeah, no, I've been talking to him this entire. I thought he joined the call, motherfucker.
No. No, sorry.
Yeah, I was ready. I was like, okay. Exact opposite of me. I did everything that did not be perceived in high school. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I was the quiet kid in school, despite me entering every single classroom and going hello. Like I was dead silent for the rest of the day. Just 6 times a day, you would hear me go hello, and then just nothing else. Just a way to announce to the world that I'm still here.
Yeah, I have a couple different Arcana I still have to get. Damn. Yeah, I'm just looking at what I have to do. Because there's a lot of cool stuff. You know? Dare to cast the spell Forbidden Box?
What's the box?
It says Forbidden Box. Okay, hold on. Secrets. Okay, well, I cast it.
Well, that did something.
Oh. Oh! I'm in the back rooms!
We are in the back rooms!
I'm taking 8 the Sparrow, which means I'm gonna have to go look for Fiera del Tulo.
Well, this was a very charming Easter egg.
Yeah, but the thing is, the question is, when does the door open, right?
Good question.
Thank
you.
Hey, hey, Lumi.
Hey, Lumi.
Time was indeed added. I'm just fixing the timer again.
Here we go again.
If I'm gonna be stuck in this situation, I'm gonna need garlic as well, because it's gonna deal a little bit passive damage if they get too close to me. Because all I have is this little area to kite them with. Oh, And Tora is ready to download. Ready to play. Okay, next box. Arcana box. If I'm going for this... bounces. I could run around with bounces. I don't have anything that will bounce at the moment, so reroll. What I want is Gemini. So that gives me, that doubles up the paired up weapons in the spell book. So because that's probably what I'm gonna have to end up going with just to survive the box. Oh, I would love to get the alchemy whip. Alchemy whip actually pairs up with the guns, so it gives me a little bit of coverage. Even though I'm never gonna probably point in the right direction. Outside of doing like that real quick. Oh god, I'm gonna need the pummel roller then, aren't I? Yeah.
Pointing a gun is more of a statement than anything.
Oh my god.
That is a lot of dudes.
Gale Force. Spellbook, please. Save me. Save me, Tom Cruise.
What?
It's an old joke.
Evidently. Go, Mickey Mouse, run.
Hand grenade. I'm gonna need the candelabra door.
Imagine a Belmont wakes up in the back rooms and just
I've
sees
never
this
done
many
this
dead.
spell. I've never done this. And,
Do you regret it?
I don't regret it. I just was not prepared for it.
Fair enough.
Because I have to run back and forth between these boxes. I need the other gun now. I'm dead. Oh, right. Soma Soul Stealer happened.
Oh boy.
Tier Jisoo. There we go. That's a revive
That was
waiting.
very effective.
That was perfect timing for that. Triple alchemy whip upgrade. Hell yeah.
When you remember you're playing Soma Cruz.
Dude, I didn't. I was hoping to be able to choose a character, right?
Fair enough. Not blaming you for that. Just find it a little bit funny.
What was the red wave? And the enemies did not despawn at all.
What is a Belmont to do?
This isn't a Belmont problem. This is very much not a Belmont-shaped problem. Okay. Hand grenade. Okay. Oh god, there's teeth that showed up right there.
There's teeth?
Teeth showed up, right?
Nani?
Reroll.
I don't even know about this game to know about that.
This is a weapon getting up to 3 bounces. Okay, sure. You know what? Yeah, Gemini. Gemini wind. Bounce, please. No, not like this. I was hoping the garlic would help, and it really hasn't.
You're gonna need a lot more garlic.
I do, actually. Because it's... I also need the candelabra door to get me even more area. If I can also get the candelabra door, I can also turn the hand grenade into the rocket launcher. I'm going backwards to try to get more healing. and pick up any EXP that I could survive getting, you know? Wall chickens. Cool. Now to run through this. Reroll. 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 More garlic is fine. I'm just gonna have to accept more garlic. Okay, there's a little bit more wall chicken.
How good do you think the Christmas tree would be on this level?
Awful.
Do you want to see it just to be funny, though?
No! Because I
Okay.
didn't even get to choose the character. That's the thing.
Oh, was someone like your last played character? Or
Yes.
was it just random?
Free revive. Get the hell out of here.
Get the here out of here. I guess this place already is hell.
Get the tiny bit of EXP I could get. Y'all are an asshole. Yeah. See, there's like teeth and everything that pop up every so often. Like laughing at me.
Yeah. I just saw that.
Yeah! Why do you think I'm just like... Actually, I'm going back. I have the fireballs. I have the flamethrower for a moment.
5, then.
Hell yeah.
Okay, got some alchemy whip upgrades and
I
more
can
gun upgrades.
fight!
I can fight for
I
a
can see.
moment.
I can fight!
And now the back screen is bleeding.
Okay, this is definite. And there's eyeballs showing up. This is.
Yup.
Were those hands down there?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, stranger danger.
You think?
Did we find the vampires?
Not yet. Oh god, this could be dead.
I'm in danger.
Ooh,
There's a little bit of floor chicken.
You just kissed death right there.
Oh yeah, I did.
How did it taste?
Not pleasant. Floor chicken. More.
Level up.
Please, just a little bit more. Oh, time stops really good right now. More garlic. I just gotta get through the horde before they start moving again.
God, there's so much.
Candelabrador. That's exactly what I was looking for, finally. I'll save the floor chicken. Open the door! Oh my...
And
I'm so...
Labyrinth.
Okay, there's Soul Sealer again. Gale Force. Get the chest.
You're
More garlic.
getting so lucky with these soul seals, man.
Oh yeah, yes I have. More grenade. Magnet. Magnet for the win. Oh my god.
What does magnet do?
Pulls in all the EXP.
Oh.
There was a whole lot left, but... Gale Force. Oh, there's a time stop. Go in, murder a whole bunch, grab whatever EXP, little bit of EXP all I can while it's active, and then go back. There's the other gun.
You know, this causes a really interesting cycle.
Fucking
of play.
eyeballs. I also have to stay alive because
Oh, yep, those are eyeballs.
oh no!
Now, what are those things?
If I lose, I lost. Okay, nope. I just lost my ability to evolve the guns and the whip.
Was that Vampire Survivors?
Yep. Who joined?
Sorry, that was my brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please ignore it.
I just. Yeah, I lost my revival cake. This was a bad character to do this with. I'll be honest. Other than the soul stealer effect, this was a bad character to do this with.
I don't know. From the look of the street, that soul stealing thing is really good.
Oh no, the soul stealing thing, like I said, it's really good. But the problem is that it happens once per life I have. Problem.
You don't have many of those.
I got none of the weapons. I was not prepared for how this encounter was going to go at all. You know? So I got weapons that required the Tirajisu that is now gone because I died. You know?
Yeah.
So I may actually have to redo this level as a result. I'm gonna try it again. But I have better understanding of what I'm walking into now. Right?
As best of an understanding that we possibly could.
Oh, that was just a new level called Extra Room 1665. Can I just choose to play that level again? Hold on. Yeah. Seemingly bottomless, the down-reaching doors of this huge infernal contraption open only when fed the blood of monsters. Summoned by the baneful behavior of long-forgotten clan, the unfathomable depths of these haunted halls whisper with putrid power and yearns for innocent souls to play with. What the fuck?
I think we just learned some lore.
Yeah, is there anything worthwhile about it otherwise, other than just being holy fuck challenge?
Maybe the reward is the challenge that we faced along the way. Like, unironically.
I'm so more kills the faster the door opens, basically, it sounds like.
Honestly, it might just be a thing just to flex how high your numbers could get. Yeah, looks entertaining.
I'm actually looking some stuff up about it real quick. It is just a challenge. It's just a challenge room. That's its entire purpose.
Well, was that challenge you want to take?
Well, not further at the moment. Let's go check out any other unlocks I can do. Because if there's any others that are like cast this spell, I can go do them, right? Complete adventures, survive. Oh, I have to find the coffin on Moonspell still. Oh man, I haven't touched a lot of the DLC. You know, a lot of the Moonspell. There's a lot of the DLC as I haven't messed with, just because I was focusing on trying to unlock stuff in the game. So like, I have a lot of stuff I have to do with the other DLCs, as I'm seeing. Yeah. So I need to play as Sonya to unlock the next whip in the line. So Sonya is temporary cooldown when overhealing by +8. All right. Weapon. Let's see. And considering it is saying it's a cooldown based weapon, this makes me think. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. All right. Here's what I'm worried about, right? Just so you know. My worry is that I have to pick up because of the coloration of her whip, I have to pick up the Skullomaniac. For those, if you don't know what the Skullomaniac is, it's basically saying, hey, look, spawn as many enemies as possible. And make them harder. So, I'm going to immediately start with Slash. So that means my whip can do critical damage. Okay, she has wiggle worm whips. Oh, and they're only sideways. Okay, that's weird. Okay, you know what? We're going full whip build. If I can pull it off, I'm going full whips.
I'll be back. My folks need some assistance.
So I'm going to need Skullomaniac, I'm guessing. And I need the Hollow Heart. Vento Sacro. Yeah, scored. Welcome to Only Whips. Reroll. I have to have the Hollow Heart for the Vanitas Whip, so I'm grabbing that. And since I have the Vento Sacro, I also need to get the normal whip. Reroll. Reroll. We're gonna banish the axe. Okay, I'm back. We're playing. This is Vampire Survivors, and we're doing a whip only build if we can. Is anyone playing Pokemon Pocket? It looks interesting. I've not touched it. I've thought about playing it a little bit, but I don't want to dip my toes in to another gacha effectively. Banish the Fiera del... Yeah, or banish the gun. We're just going to keep banishing stuff as it shows up while we have the ability to, and it's easy. That way we can save ourselves a little bit of pain on whatever's showing up, you know? Makes our pool better, you know? Okay. That's why I was trying to re-roll so hard, aggressively. Let's see. Is all I have to do is level up, is just survive with Sonya? There's nothing I have to do? I'm trying to think, is there anything I have to unlock with her other than her whip, right? Yeah, Bobo, you should be able to. What happened, Bobo? You were having connection issues? Oh, okay. Also, someone told me something really funny about this DLC. Is Connor there?
No idea.
Okay, well, I found out something really funny about this DLC specifically. There's not 21 characters. There's 40 characters.
Wow.
The problem is that you have to unlock the original 21 characters to unlock the other 20. I found that out, and I'm sitting here going, oh, okay. So, Water Dragon Whip, and then I need the normal whip. Like, the actual, like, base game whip.
That's not...
But this will have to be probably the last run before I have to go pick up Lorelei. So, level up Sonic Whip. And let's go start taking on bosses. Because those are effectively free levels in disguise. Hey, MR. You here for the sadism run? It's only whips. Wizard Death Simulator. That is a name. Oh, Noida? Okay.
Okay, gotta go for now.
Alrighty.
Take care.
See you, man. Okay. I've heard of Noida. Is it the one I think of with the dude with the tall ass helmet? Connor is not. No, it was Tiger heading out. Okay, then never mind. I'll have to figure it out. Your dude is a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Okay. More Sonic Whip. There's Base Whip. We now have 6 whips. We can now truly whip it good.
I heard something about flipping it good.
We have 6 whips at the moment.
Fun.
So now we gotta go kill our next boss.
You just tie them to your head like dreads, and you just like do that rock or whip with your head around.
I don't want to whip my head back and forth, but you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
I made the whipping good joke when I was in culinary school, and the Jet put his head in his hands and just sighed deeply. I could have understand that. You gotta grab that whip. Some of the behemoth. Reason why it has the moniker Wizard Death is very unforgiving roguelite. Ah, okay. So let's see. Continue. Okay, thank you. Thank you for dying. Grab that whip. So I need the attract orb. We are not taking the spell book. I didn't mean to grab it, but you know what? We're not taking it. I don't want to overwhelm myself with weapons. I have to level up. Vanitas whip. We're just going to keep leveling up anything that we can. And if we're forced to choose something that's not going to evolve, we're going to banish or skip. That way, That way we're only getting things that we need at the moment. 2 sets of kebabs. Let me try the mango pineapple with juice, please. Take a while for me to redeem to refresh, so I'll give you the other 1600. Okay. Give me 1 moment, Anubis. Yep. Oh, and this game does not like game capture, so I have to do it like this. Let's see. Do. Okay. So, beef kebabs. And then you said the mango pineapple with juice. Alright, so. And the mango pineapple is coming from the summer menu, right? Or is that the spring one? Mango pineapple juice spring, yep. Okay. Give me a moment, guys, because
I am now the guarantors of the Cafe Arcadia.
they are not.
That's new one.
People are not learning that they are not. They're spam calling, you know. And I'm just blocking the spam. Wait. Vibe, honey. Fuck. Bobo, the vibe check routine gives me a posture check. It gives me a posture check, a stretch, and a hydrate. No, you're good, Bubba. It sometimes reminds me to go munch on something, too. Okay. Whip level 2. So here's the thing. I'm hoping to find a magnet soon. Because there's all this EXP on the ground. And now we plunge into the castle. Let's see. Vanitas Whip and the Base Whip evolves with Hollow Heart each. So I can take the crown as a free item. Alright. Next boss should be coming up any moment now. Sonic Whip. If I have to, I'll use the armadillos to then get the items I need. Level 7 Sonic Whip. Even bigger whip. Summon the giant bat.
I'll buy it.
Man, I just freaking love bats.
Bats as an aesthetic, amazing.
Oh no, I was making a meme reference, dude.
Oh,
You're good.
I still stand by my points. Aesthetically better up there.
Alchemy whip. I cracked that whip. Oh wow, he actually died. Hey, look, a magnet.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool.
And then we progress deeper into the dungeon. Vento Sacrove. And we start taking on the Ariman here. Attract Orb evolves the Water Dragon Whip. And we kill the Ariman, gets the... That gives us the... Words want to be hard for me. Gives me the evolution for the Water Dragon Whip. Also gives a little bit more AoE for collecting EXP, which is real nice. Let's see. Armadillo needs to give us... Venenus Whips needs the Hollow Heart. Alchemy Whips needs the Tirijisu. Normal Whip needs the Hollow Heart. Alchemy Whip needs... Hold on. So, 1, 2 need the Hollow Heart. 3 needs the Attract Orb. 4 needs that. So I need the Skullomaniac. I'm guessing. I don't want to have to get the Skullomaniac, but I will, right? And then... After I evolve... And then I have the Crown as an extra. So what evolves with... Hold on, what evolves with Crown that I have? Pearl. Pearl evolves with Crown somehow. Pentagram. Oh, Pentagram would be real nice. For if I'm getting swarmed. Pentagram basically kills everything on screen, but it also deletes all the EXP as well at the same time. But when you evolve it, it stops deleting the EXP as well. Make sense?
I see.
No, that's my line.
I've been saying that for like 2 years before I even met Nell.
That's... You understand the joke, though.
Yes, so it's our line.
Oh, man. Fuck. No, all of the... Skip. I'm gonna have to skip the Arcana this time. Because I can't re-roll them to find something good. Because I used all my re-rolls already.
So question.
Answer.
All your weapons are mostly whips.
Yeah.
Right.
All 6
so
of them are curly
blue
whips.
swirly thing that's like moving into a tube. Is that also a whip?
Yeah, that's the Sonic Whip.
Where's that from?
Castlevania. It's Sonya's base weapon.
Huh.
All of the whips are from Castlevania.
I know. It's just like, was that like a custom whip because they thought it would be cool? Because
All of the characters have a whip referencing their game, right? So what Sonya Belmont's whip was weird because it was the Game Boy Advance one, the Game Boy Color one.
Ah,
right.
I gotcha.
She's also one of the only female Belmonts to ever fight Dracula.
Did she do well?
She did very well. Nell could tell you more about her. Considering Nell did last year did the entire Castlevania franchise as a thing.
I remember watching that.
Yeah. Venenus Whip. And I now have Evolved Sonic Whip. Everything that also triggers a blast of damaging waves. So now I have first Super Whip. The first of 6, or technically 5, because the super whip, the evolution for the whip and the Venti Sacro, they actually fuse, which turns them into 1 extra weapon, which is why I can get the pentagram later.
Ooh.
Let's see, Water Whip, Water Dragon Whip, yeah. So, like I said, all the stuff in this DLC is just absolutely incredibly well made. And the thing is, there's still more whips I haven't unlocked. Just because I don't have the character unlocked. If that tells you anything.
Yeah, this is big.
Well, I mean, considering there's actually... I found out there's 40 characters.
Oh my... In this DLC?
Yep.
Well, to be fair,
because half of them only show up when you do the technical ending for the DLC.
Hmm.
Are you both of you going to be part of the DBZ campaign? We're not allowed to discuss that, Anubis.
Yeah.
It's nothing that saying like, hey, we don't like you. It's just I can't tell you because it's so far in the planning stage.
Also, it's not our space, nor we've not been given the okay to talk about this either.
Like literally, Nell oopsed and said it.
Yeah.
So it's not our place. Okay, there's 3 upgrades right there from that from that chest. Oh no, Anubis, if I had permission to tell, then I could have probably given you something. But not only do I not know, but I don't have the permission to say either way. So crown level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mars Dragon Ball.
I asked this question though. This isn't like talking about that thing though, but I did ask this last night. I was curious. A lot of people say what their first Dragon Ball series was, but I'm curious what was the moment that you got into Dragon Ball in the series?
So funny story for you, man. I watched Dragon Ball when I was young, but oh, hey, look, 5x chest. Hell yeah. I watched it because my friends were watching it, right? I really didn't watch it. I didn't really don't get me wrong. At the time, I enjoyed it, right? But my taste in like shows and anime and everything has very much changed since that time period, right? So for me, it's very difficult for me to get into anything Dragon Ball related now, right?
Sure.
Just because, like, oh, everyone's like, Dragon Ball Z Kai was so good. And I'm like, okay, it's just Dragon Ball Z, but worse. Oh, but what about Dragon Ball Super? You're telling me an already finished story got a continuation with the same characters and a justification for another set of power-ups that I'm not interested in anymore. Like, I was invested during the Cell arc and the Frieza arc and all that, right? I was invested into the entire situation with Boo, right? Like, there was good stuff for me back then, right? But I can't get into the current stuff because there's no stakes. There's no interest right? We know Goku's going to win. We know Vegeta is going to get a superpower after Goku, and then Goku's going to get an even better superpower. Like, it...
All I was asking was, what part of Dragon Ball do you remember being the exact part of the story that you got into it?
Like, honestly, that's the hilarious part. I don't. I just remember seeing it one day, saying, "Hey, this is cooler than the rest of the stuff I was watching," and then I started watching. Then cooler stuff came out. And then over time, my taste has changed to be more of a... I need a story. I need, like, value for my... I need the value of characters. I need to feel like there's stakes. I need to know that when characters die, they stay dead unless you do miraculous heroic things that aren't collect seven whatchamacallits and say, oh man, look at how important these are. We're just going to have 15 alternative versions that somehow work every single time perfectly.
Well, Chad, I got nothing to say towards that. That's basically Dragon Ball.
Like I said, I don't say you shouldn't enjoy Dragon Ball. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying like. No. I'm not trying to like act defensive.
Oh my god! No, I'm almost dead.
Oh dear.
I'm not screaming at you.
I know. It's just like
I just
here's a question.
As long as I don't lose my Subathon, I'm good.
Giant sudden rat. I'm like, oh. Was not my intent.
But no. It's... I can't get into Dragon Ball anymore because I can't find enjoyment for it for me anymore.
Fair.
And that's ultimately my complaint with it.
Yeah, I get that.
Now, do I still enjoy Abridged? Very much so. But that's because it literally is designed to make fun of Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Like that's its entire purpose.
Yeah. That's the reason why we do it. And my brother just screamed in the background. I'm sorry if y'all heard that.
No, we didn't hear anything, dude.
Oh, thank God.
But that's ultimately one of like the things. So you can't just like. It's why I said like that's why I try to leave people alone about like why their favorite anime is this or that, because I know some of the anime I'm just not into, and there's many times people have to go, well, you know, if you just tried it the way I'm telling you, you'd have a good time.
Like, I can kind of see that, but also, for some people, it's just maybe not worth it to do that, or they just can't enjoy it.
Well, like, it's in that same vein, and I've said this before, I'm not into One Piece. I can't get past a character whose entire power set is based around being rubber, basically. Don't know anything other than specific. And not being able to float like a beach ball if he just inflates himself. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The human body naturally floats if you hold your breath. Right. It's why, like, I can't get into One Piece. Right? And I say that for every single character who has some sort of magic fruit powers. Like they're a fruit ninja or something.
But yeah, there is a character who is a fruit ninja.
As I said, right? I'm being a little silly about my take on this, but it's...
No, it's fair.
But like that's one of those things. Like Naruto took a while for me to get into, as an example, right? And what it took for me to get into was seeing stakes more than just, well, this kid's getting bullied because he has a demon in his belly, and I'm like, okay, whatever. That's okay, I guess. And then Rock Lee happened. Right.
Yeah.
I haven't finished Shippuden, but I I respect those who are into Naruto. I don't say I respect those in Naruto because, oh man, Naruto's so much better than everything else. No, I respect those who are into Naruto because it is a long series.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a very long series. So as a result, like, I'm not even going, like, be like, oh man, no, fuck you, right? Oh man, no, get the hell off me. Save me, Tom. Fuck, I'm about to lose my tiramisu, aren't I? Nope, I still had another revive. Okay, good. I have to get back up there to get those chests for weapon evolutions. Okay, so take advantage of the sonic wave attack. See if I can get up here. Bleach is another example of a show that I go, okay, yeah, no, this is a show that is hard for people to get into, you know?
When I was younger, I tried getting into Naruto. I only think I got past 12 episodes and I just lost interest. Bleach I tried to more recently. Only got through 6 though. Chad is cool though. I like him.
Yeah, Chad's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, but I don't think that's a unique opinion.
I'm gonna take Spinach because I need the damage boost, and I'll have the free weapon slot at the moment, or free passive slot. So I can get out. If I can just get another chest worth of like another evolution or so, that would be amazing. You know, if I could also not die, please. That'd be very much appreciated. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's just like there's some shows I can't get into now because of, like, I want to feel like there's importance to the world, and sometimes those importances just don't
exist.
They don't exist, or they don't have stakes, or there's nothing that makes them feel like they matter. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that's ultimately where my, like, issue with, like, One Piece and everything comes from. Or DBZ. Right. I don't know. It's hard to explain it in a way that is satisfactory even for me. Because there's so many times I want to like things.
I mean, I get it.
Like, for example, Magi in the Labyrinth, right? Or the Magi series.
I have never heard of that.
It's actually it's a really good series. You should try it if you have the ability to, but if you don't, that's fine, right?
The magic?
It's Magi, M-A-G-I, right?
Yep, got it.
And it starts with the Magi, and the Magi in the Labyrinth is, I believe, it's what it's called off the top. Don't remember its name exactly off rip.
This character looks like I would see him on the cover of a Nightcore video.
You probably have, realistically.
I most likely have.
Like, the anime was really, really popular for a long time, and then, it fizzled out because after the sequel series happened, they never got season 3 effectively.
Oh, that's a shame. Hey, is that Sinbad?
Yeah, that's Sinbad.
All right, my interest has peaked.
The Arabian Nights based one, yes.
I'm a huge fan of Arabian myth and the Arabian Nights. So,
yeah, there's a lot of Arabian myth in there. There's a lot of, like, generally Mediterranean myth, Middle Eastern myth. There's a lot of mythology in that show, right?
As someone who very much not only loves that, but also is working on a D&D campaign where I am heavily inspired by that, yes, please.
It's a like I said, for me, it's a very good anime because it shows not only like desire, like It deals with trauma. Anyways,
Hey, right up my alley.
right up my alley, right? Oh boy, my favorite. Trauma. Anyways. No, jokes aside though. The thing is that I really enjoy, I really enjoy shows that make it where the heroes don't win all the time. Like, you have characters who get their just desserts. Oh my god, there is a character in that show. She's an absolute monster. And she gets her comeuppance so delightfully. I'm not going to spoil it for you though, right? But it's...
Thank you.
She gets her comeuppance so perfectly that I'm sitting here going... Oh... You know? You know those moments where you, like... A character... I think the manga's finished or still going. One of the two, right? It's one of those shows where it's like... Characters get their comeuppance. Characters get absolutely screwed over. Some characters that you think are genuinely evil people are actually incredibly nice, despite the circumstances, right? Or the people that are super, super nice and friendly are horrific monsters under the surface, right? See, like, and see, that's the thing, right? There's a lot of shows that explore that. It's just... But those are the type of shows that I get into. Magi and the Magic of the Labyrinth... the Magi series, right? Yes, Miskits, we're talking about Magi. Trying to do spoiler-free, because I want Connor to watch it.
Listen, you offered a Lord of the Rings watch party, so...
Like, we might actually watch Magi for the anime watch party.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we'll take the Santa water.
Just shoot me a day of, like, when it's
We're
gonna
talking
be
about
happening.
Saturday doing the anime watch party.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna be doing anything then this Saturday then.
The manga finished. There's a spin-off called The Adventures of Sinbad. Thank you, Miss Quits.
Ooh.
The spin-off prequel, yeah. Like I said, just there's not enough of the anime, but it's definitely one of those shows that it's a show for me that I really like. And it's been so long since I last. Hold on. Do I need the Skull of Mandarin any further? No. So I'm going to banish it so I stop leveling up into more and more powerful enemies.
I find it so funny how I learned of, like, the Arabian Nights and everything. I'm pretty sure I told you this story a while ago, Zach.
I think we're talking around out of funds for Magi and moved on to create Orient. Oh, fair enough.
I don't know what that is.
It's another thing, but
okay. But yeah, how I specifically learned of the Arabian Nights was actually through Sonic the Hedgehog. Because if anyone remembered in the mid-2000s, after Shadow and Sonic 06, Sonic Team couldn't port Sonic 06 to the Wii because that game, well, it was just too powerful. So they created a smaller team for it using the Wii's hardware, and they made Sonic and the Secret Rings, which takes place... Yeah?
Connor.
Yeah?
Did you not watch Aladdin before that?
Oddly enough, no I didn't.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't losing my mind for a moment.
The funniest part is, I learned of Aladdin because of the end credits were a little thing that they did in the storybook series was it would show like the story of like it was being told, and then it would change to the game title. So I saw Aladdin and like the Genie's Lamp or something, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Search it up, and I learned about the Disney movie. I might have saw it when I was younger. Did I process it? No.
You see why I'm sitting here going, what Connor. What?
I'm honestly surprised this surprises you.
No, because Connor, the reason why it surprises me is because for so much time, and there's Alchemy Killer maxed out. Please don't tell me you learned about Arthurian legend because of Sonic and the Black Knight.
No, I knew about Arthurian legend. Honestly enough, the way how I learned about Arthurian legend was really weird because little old me thought Robin Hood was somehow related to it. And I learned of Robin Hood through the Disney animated movie with the talking dancing fox and everything. I don't know why I made that connection, but I did. Oh, he's upset.
What?
Sacral, this is what I was at most like 4. You're getting upset at a 4-year-old.
The fact that you were 4 is way more excusable. But, like... Buddy. Do you see why I stopped and went...
I was 4 and I wasn't fully
Again,
comprehending.
why do you think I stopped and went like, how? And then you said you were 4. I'm like, okay. But you understand why it would... Connor, the difference of here is just like, man, all of my friends are into Fate. Who's this Artoria person? And then we all look at you and go like, do you not know about the story of King Arthur and your howl? Right? Like, that's the kind of stop, hold up, wait a minute I just went through.
Hey, Fei, how are you?
Hi, Faye. It's the yes, it's the very adorable, absolute best Faye. How's it going?
Oh, that's really cool.
Hi, Death. Yes, you are.
Yes, Faye, you are the cutest. You are the only one, and you are the most adorable one.
Yeah, bite harder. I like it.
I don't like biting, but you need biting him, I guess. But, so something... I'm just playing Hunter Star Rail in the background just to pass time, and I learned something cool that they did. A bunch of the event weapons and equipment you can get, they added it to the Hertha shop.
Alright, we got the unlock for the Sonic Whip for Sonya. Alright, I gotta stop here for now. I gotta go pick up Lorelei from work, and then we will be back for Terraria with our friend Bobo. So, we'll see you guys in about an hour or so. About an hour and a half. So, we'll be back. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.